What's up, everyone? I decided to make this video to get my little initial impressions about Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS, and I also just finished recording a couple online matches and stuff, and along with some GTA San Andreas. So I was just recently playing, so that's why it's still on. But I wanted to get my little initial impressions about how I feel about the game, because the game's been out all weekend long, and I'm sure most people who have the game, and if you are a Smash Bros. Fan, you probably picked up the Super Smash Bros. Game for the three on the Nintendo 3DS. But I do have a couple things I want to talk about. But I want to just talk about a little bit about the game, what I like about the game, and then I'll talk about the things that I dislike about the game, which is pretty much the online play. But everything else is fine. But I'm going to get to that. So in this game, you have the classic mode, the all-star mode, stadium, where you have the home run contest, and then you have create a Mii fighter. You can create your own little Mii fighter however you want to, and customize their abilities and their move sets and everything like that, their outfits and their gear and everything. But you have to unlock the gear first, so not everything is just available to for customization for your Mii and all that stuff. So by playing like different game modes and maybe doing other different challenges and stuff, you can unlock those gears and everything. Especially just going through like the classic mode and going through All Star, you can not only attain gold, but you can unlock gear, items, and other trophies as well. Um, I just mentioned the home run contest. The Mii Fighter, you have the creative Mii Fighter, multi-man smash or multi-man melee. That's what I like to call it, but it's called multi-man smash in this game, where you can do 10-man smash, 3-minute smash, 100-man smash, endless, or cruel. But I didn't try all those game modes. I only did like 3-minute on my channel, 3-minute smash, and then I did like 100-man smash to unlock one of the characters, who was Wario, I believe. Speaking of the characters, I unlocked a few characters: Wario, Ganondorf, Dark Pit, Dr. Mario, and also Bowser Jr. But those were in Falco as well. But those were all the other characters that the only characters I unlocked on my so far. But I believe it's like over 50 characters on the game. Um, there's others I still have to unlock, but you unlock them from doing like smash matches and maybe beating classic mode from with a specific character or a specific amount of times or something like that. And I think one of the characters, I think Jigglypuff, who I didn't get yet, is collecting items, like at least 30 collectibles or something like that. But I didn't unlock all the characters again. But those are the type of things that you can select from in the game. And of course, there's online play as well. But what I like about the classic mode is a lot different from the others. In this game, you just go, once you pick like a character for classic mode, you go through it and there's up to 3 paths that you can select from with different logos of the character. Like you'll get the little falcon for Captain Falcon, or maybe just the little leaf for the villager when you want to face him, or maybe just the little gear for Mega Man. So you can select from those 3 paths as your character runs through the path, and whatever path you select, you have to go through those. You have to beat those characters to move on, and you get up to 2 to 3 lives. I think it's 2 lives, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's you get less lives and stuff. But also when you start the classic mode, I meant to say this. You can select the intensity level, which is the difficulty level of the classic mode of whatever character you're going to play with, and it goes up to, you can select it from 1 to 9, and 9 is just like the highest difficulty or the highest intensity they call it on the game, but it's basically the difficulty level that you can select from. So that's pretty cool, and it's really unique with the different things that you can get. And as you go on those paths, you can get like, you can collect coins and everything, and depending on how many coins is on the path would depend on like the challenge. Like for one path, I found myself running into, like, I didn't upload the videos yet, but I found myself running into like 2 people and maybe just a free-for-all, 3 other characters facing off against 3 other characters in a 4-player free-for-all, or maybe just 2 characters and you get like a random partner for the battle with 2v2, 2 versus 2 in a classic mode, which is pretty cool. And once you get like to the end, you can also you can face off against, you have a choice to facing Master Hand to complete the classic mode, or you can go on the dark path and face both Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And I remember Crazy Hand was on I wouldn't say Brawl, but I remember him from Super Smash Bros. Melee. I think he was on there too, for like the challenges or the event mode, but they don't have event mode on this game. And there's also challenges that you can look up your challenges and everything and what you unlocked and how to get them and what you're close to unlocking is just like highlighted in blue where you can look at the challenges and it tells you what you have to do to complete the challenges and what you'll get and stuff. So and as you get those challenges and unlock them, you get like trophies. You can unlock trophies while you go through the campaign, like the classic mode. In All Star, you get trophies, and All Star mode is basically the same thing. You just go through all the characters, and then once you beat them, they become trophies. So you basically fight all the characters in the game that's available to you. But I know it's random when you get, like, I don't know if it's random when you get all the characters because I haven't unlocked them all yet. But all the characters that you have right now, you end up facing them in All Star mode, and then once you beat them, they become trophies. And as you get further, the difficulty becomes a lot harder and stuff. So that's basically everything I think that I cover. And for the online play, you have for fun and for glory. And for glory, or 1v1s, and also I forgot to mention, but for glory is the online mode where you just don't, there's no items or anything like that. So it's basically competitive level play. And once you play for glory, there's not only no items used in the battles and against opponents, it also records like the win or loss to your record. So it goes to your records and everything like that. So no item use, and there's also no final smash for glory. So I just don't really prefer that mode in my opinion, because there's no items and no final smash or anything like that you can really enjoy. Because I think it's in my opinion it's a little bit more boring, on the boring side for glory in my opinion. But that's if you're a really very competitive and you want to win without using items and final smash, and you want to practice and get better with a character. And then there's also for fun where you have just smash, or you have team smash, and that's also available for glory. But it's, the difference is for the for glory game mode, there's no items. So for fun, if you want to go for fun on online, then you have those items available to you, and then you can use the final smash and everything like that. And there's also team smash and regular smash, which is the 4-player free-for-all, and also 1v1 that you can also do. I think 1v1 is also just only for glory game mode. But those are all the game modes available. I think I went through most of them. I think I got most of them, if not all of them, on the game for Super Smash Bros. 3DS. But one thing I want to mention is that I hate how most people, what I like, well, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but what I like about the game is that the different variety of characters like Little Mac and Mega Man, who's my all-time favorite character that I like to see, that I'm glad he's actually in the Smash game. The different variety of games characters you can play with, which is a lot of fun. You can experience them. Guys like Shulk, who I don't even know who he's from. Is he from Fire Emblem or something like that? They have Lucina, Palutena, Mega Man, Little Mac, Dark Pit, Bowser Jr., Duck Hunt. I don't know what he's from. I don't even know. I never even heard of him, but he's a new character. Those are some of the new characters in the game, and that's just what I like. You can pick up the game, you can play with a character, learn them, and it's just so many characters, and there's so much you can do. You can just train with them, take them online, and try to learn more about them, and just have fun. It's a fun game. It's definitely a fun game. It's a party game where if you have some friends, you can get together online. You can get your friend codes from your friends, and you can go online and have fun and compete and everything. So it's definitely a lot of fun. I just like the different variety and the changes with the characters and the game modes and everything, and definitely the way that they did classic mode with everything like that. And also, I forgot to mention Smash Run. I didn't do that yet, but I am going to be eventually trying that out because I've only been playing the game for a couple of days. So the game's been only been out for like 3 days. It's been out since Friday, so it's Monday right now. So I'm definitely going to be trying out Smash Run and see what that's like, because I know it's like when you go through and just go through a stage and just get your specific stats like jump and everything like that, power and speed and all that stuff. So I'm going to be trying that out over the course of a couple of days and stuff while I'm playing other games as well on my channel. But those are the things I like about the game. It's definitely a lot of fun, and I do recommend it. If you guys are a Smash fan, you guys should definitely get this game to get a taste of what it's like. And if you're going to get the Wii U version, then I would recommend getting this game first just to have fun and experience some of the characters that you like, especially since the game's not going to be out for the Wii U for a little while now. So those are the things I like about the game. So the things that I dislike about the game is going to be basically just the online. What I don't like about the online is very laggy. The connections are really bad. Some of the connections will drop. There's errors every time. Sometimes when you try to connect online, you'll get an error. Maybe when you try to find a match, whether you're playing Floor Glory. I don't know if it's like that for 1v1s or not. For glory matches, for Team Smash or regular Smash, free for all, or maybe for fun, sometimes you get errors and stuff like that. And I think it'll depend on some of the people's, like some of the randomness with the connections and with some people. If they have, like, if just one person has one bad connection, it can just ruin the whole match, and it can make it very laggy and just hard to really try to win and try to have a fighting chance. And just to see the lag in the game, just the delays when you try to play, try to move your character around. Sometimes I found my character doing stuff that I didn't even press, and it's doing random stuff, or maybe he's facing the wrong direction or something like that, or just doing the wrong move that I didn't even press or anything like that, the wrong inputs, and just dropping moves left and right. And when you try to just do a boost jump, sometimes the screen will freeze, and then you never know when it's going to continue. And then I found myself just trying to get back in the ring with like Little Mac and stuff, and the whole screen just froze, and my character was already at the bottom of the stage and I already died. So those are the type of things that I just was going through as I was just playing online recently. So it just sucks that some of the connections are not really all that good. And one thing I also dislike and hate is that how people are saying, oh, the Wii U version, oh, it's guaranteed that the Wii U version is going to be a lot better than the connection is going to be better on the Wii U version. Like, I don't believe that one bit, because don't you think that most people are going to buy the game for the Wii U instead? Because I feel like more people are going to buy the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. Than the version on the 3DS, regardless of the fact that it just came out first. But I just think that more people are going to be playing the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. And it's going to be a lot more, it's going to be a lot worse. The connections are not going to improve. It's Nintendo Wi-Fi, so it's no surprise. Like, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was having those same issues, and it made it unplayable. So I think that Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U might not even hold a candle to that. I think it's just going to be the same result with just like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, this is the first handheld imported Super Smash Bros. Game. It's pretty good. It's really good, and it's fun. But just those online matches doesn't make it all that great when you want to play a game online and try to have fun online and try to compete against other people around the world. It's not really all that good, and it can be very frustrating when those connections and the connections drop, your screen freezes, or maybe someone has a bad connection that just ruins the whole match and slows the entire match down, where you can't even get through 2-minute matches when the timer freezes and slows down. It's almost as if you're underwater. And those connections are really like that, and that's how I really feel. And those are my impressions of the online play and the experience. After just experiencing it for the past couple of days, the connections haven't been all that great. If you're lucky, you'll get a few good connections here and there, and if you're in a good connection, you tend to want to just stay in that room until and just continue playing, just try out other characters. So if you find a decent lobby with a good connection, you might as well stay in that lobby, because if you're trying to find something else, you're probably gonna find something else to play. Like, maybe you want to play for fun instead of for glory, because you want to use items and use this Final Smash with different characters and stuff and try to get better. Or maybe 1v1s, then you might get an error and you might not find as good of a connection as you were recently in. So you just basically have to get lucky to find like those decent connections on the game to really have a fighting chance and actually stand a chance of having the opportunity to probably actually win with your character. Maybe you're trying to learn a little bit more about your character. It's best to play offline, in my opinion. And if you want to take a character online and try to learn more about them and get better with them and find out their bad matches and what stages they're good on and what they're bad at, online is not the best option. It's best to play offline and learn more about your characters all the characters that you want to play with, like all the new characters that's on the game, it's best to play offline. And the online can be just very frustrating since the connections are not all that great. And I just found myself in just going through those problems and issues with constantly having to just deal with lag and everything. And just one thing that happened to me is just recently today is that I was in this match here, so I was just recently playing since it's still on, my 3DS is still on. I just came offline and I was in an online match, and this guy had came in, and I don't know, just I was in a 4-player for fun match, and right at the beginning of the match, the whole match wouldn't, it just froze and it just stopped. I pressed everything, I was trying to press everything to try to escape, and I couldn't. So what I did was, see how it's open right now, I just closed my 3DS like this, and then once I opened it back up, I was already out of the match. And that's how I found my way out of the the terrible matchup that I was in. So sometimes those bad matchmaking can really just occur in the game. But that's my only problem with the game. But I don't see it being any better on the Wii U version. So regardless if you guys get the Wii U version for Super Smash Bros. And decided to wait, those connections are not going to be all that good, because it's guaranteed. I guarantee you that it's going to be a lot more people playing the game on the Wii U version, and it's online is going to be very crowded, and it's going to be laggy. Just like when people buy Call of Duty the first week, it's always laggy. The connections are very bad. It's so many people on trying to connect and play at the same time, it might even crash the servers. So who knows what's going to happen, but those are just my impressions of Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. It's definitely a great game. It's one of the greatest games for the 3DS out right now, in my opinion, if not the best game. But I just wouldn't recommend, if you're trying to play with a character, like one of the new characters like Little Mac or maybe Shulk. It's best to learn those characters offline instead of taking them online, trying to find things out about them, about their weaknesses and their matchups and everything, and what stages they're good on. It's best to play offline and not to really play online unless you guys really want to. Unless you guys really learned a lot about your character and want to have fun, you can go online. I'm not saying online, don't go online and it's that bad, but just that some of those connections are not really all that great, and you can experience them. You can experience those connections and find that lag and input drops and everything, and some of the communication errors, and some of those servers crashing and having those constant errors. So that's the only thing I dislike about that. Other than that, the game is really good. All the game modes are good. The characters are fun to play with. I haven't played with every single character yet, all the new characters yet, and haven't experienced them. But the only newest character I really spent the most time with is Little Mac. But one thing I want to say before I get ready to end this impressions video of Super Smash Bros. My opinion of Little Mac, I'll just talk about a little bit about him. I like Little Mac, but he seems like he's a close quarters person. He's good up close, but he doesn't have any combos in the air. His boost, I think his boost is one of the worst in the game. With I think his up and B move, which is the booster for all the characters, is that little flying uppercut, which is not all that good, and it doesn't go very far. So if you're trying to get back in the ring with Little Mac, your best bet is just to do the left on a directional pad and B, or left or right on a directional pad and B, with his little his horizontal flying punch, that he can get back into the ring. That's his best booster, and he's so different. But he's good up close, but if he's fighting like in the air and stuff like that, and you stay away from him and stuff, and you have like a long range character that can, like links arrows, and you can just constantly just shoot him and just play keep away with Little Mac. But he's pretty fast when you run at you with his fist. I like him a lot, but he just has his weaknesses, that he can't really recover after all that stuff, and he can't really recover and get back into the ring. So right off the bat, and some of the stages on there, I haven't played all the stages on there, but some of those stages seem like a bad matchup for just bad news for Little Mac. If you're running around trying to use Little Mac on the stage, you're probably going to find yourself dying multiple times with those constant stage changes and those little effects and everything like that, especially like on the Paper Mario stage, because he won't be able to get back into the ring, and and some of those other specific stages like that. So those are just pretty much my impressions, but that's just the newest character I learned and spent the most time with so far. So I'll have videos of it coming, more online play, And also I'll be uploading tonight some of the classic mode, playing through classic mode with some of the specific characters and locking the characters I just mentioned. So I definitely will continue to play as I go and go through all my other playthroughs and stuff. So I have some San Andreas tonight. But that's pretty much it for this impressions video. So it's a good game, but it's just the online play is just up in the air. It's just, I would say the online play is okay. It's not all that great, and it's not really as good as I was expecting it to be, because I thought they would have probably made them a lot better, like the servers and the connections a lot better. But it's still the same, and just the same thing as Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I doubt that I was about to say the 3DS version, but I doubt that the Wii U version is going to be any better, because I guarantee you that more people are going to be playing the game and the connections are going to be in the toilet, and it's going to feel as if everyone's underwater when you're trying to play and learn a character or get good at the game. So I'll see you guys later, and that's my impressions video for Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. I am going to play some more, and I plan to play some more and possibly try out the Smash Run game mode eventually. So I have more videos to come.